In this feature, we will be interviewing Mr. Navarro Donovan, the Deputy Director of the Public Works Department, regarding the road recovery efforts in the Cappoon's Bay area.
I'm a resident of that area too, so what happens there is a particular keen interest to me. I know there's been meetings with the landowners in the Cappoon's Bay area, and from what I understand, they are willing to allow a temporary road that can become permanent to be constructed parallel to the road that's existing. So if you drive down in that area, there's a road that leads to the fire station. So the idea would be to have the road extended from the fire station road and come out further down, say around the Black Point, or between, there's a gentleman, Winston Molyneux. Those are the two possible locations that the road can come back out on the coast. And in doing so, it would eliminate the risk of what happened to reoccur again with the storm surges. Because with the change in the climate now, how it's becoming more of the norm for the surges to be where they are. With the road being shifted inland, the chances of it being washed away or damaged from events like that again would practically become harder to happen. So that's one avenue that the government is looking for, and I think the ministry is or will be having discussions with those landowners to make that a reality. Also, I might add this too as well. The Cane Garden Bay section, it was a OECS EU funded project. The contractor was Ports and Marina Services. They constructed 68 meters of rock revetment. That portion of the bay survived the hurricanes, and we are in negotiation with another contractor to complete that portion in the Cane Garden Bay section that requires a revetment. In speaking to Joseph Abbott Smith, who is in the Ministry of Natural Resources and Labor, we're in a good position where the OECS and EU, they are willing to give more funding for projects that are effective to facilitate the climate change. So bearing that in mind, we are considering using that pilot project as an example to show how effective it worked, and perhaps get funding to complete the same required revetment project in Cane Garden, in Cappoon's Bay and Caribbean. So that is a necessary part of the development or restructuring of that road in that section, the revetment along the coast.
So are there any short-term measures being taken to make sure that proper barriers are placed in the area?
I wouldn't say short-term, because once we do anything along the coast, it should be done with the intention for it to become permanent, because we would want to stretch every dollar, so we wouldn't want to do temporary things along the coast to come back and reinstate. So we would bear that in mind and try and get the revetment projects fast-tracked. So in the areas like from Cappoon's Bay towards Bomashak, where the road is severely damaged, we will be grading it to make it more motorable, and also looking at doing the temporary bypass road that can become possibly the new permanent road along the coast between Sebastians and Caribbean.